Hello everyone. In today's video, we will learn how to make an amortization table. The communication mode for this video will be both in Hindi and in English. So पहले हम amortization table बनाने से पहले हम सीखते हैं कि कुछ बेसिक सीख लेते हैं. Let's learn about EMI. EMI means in equated monthly installment and is a fixed amount of money that a borrower pays to the lender each month. This monthly EMI contains the principal repayment component and the interest payment component. So learn it like EMI contains both principal repayment and interest payment. So EMI is principal plus interest. Now let's assume an example and we will build upon an amortization table upon this example. Suppose the loan or the home loan we took from the bank is 50 lakh rupees at the rate of interest of 7.5% for the duration of 25 years. Now on Excel we will calculate EMI and make an amortization table. So the loan amount is 50 lakh rupees, duration in years is 25 years, and the annual interest rate is 7.5%. To calculate the number of payments, so we have took a loan of 25 years and we will be paying each month. So number of payments we will be making is 25 years into 12 payments each month. Monthly interest rate. So 7.5% is an annual rate. To calculate the monthly interest rate, it will be 7.5 divided by 12. And to calculate the monthly EMI, we will be using PMT function, payment. So it's asking rate, NPR, present value, future value, and time. So rate will be our monthly rate of 0.625% for for the payments of 300 times or the 300 payments we will be doing, and present value of 50 lakh rupees home loan. So we are not inserting minus sign in front of 50 lakh rupees, and there is a reason behind it, because 50 lakh is a cash inflow for us, not an outflow for us. For inflow, we will be keeping it as positive. There will be no future, once the home loan is repaid, there will be no future value to it. And the type will be zero because we will be paying it at the end of the month or the end of the period. So our EMI for our home loan of 50 lakh rupees is 36,949, approximately 36,950, which we will be repaying, or to use the correct word, this will be the amount which we will be paying to the bank. Now, as we learn on the presentation, EMI has two components. One is principal repayment and another is interest payment. So now we will make a amortization table. Months, EMI, interest, principal repaid, I would say, and the outstanding principal. This will be our headers. There will be no EMI paid as soon as we receive the loan, so we will keep it as dash. Interest, principal repaid, nothing, and outstanding loan will be 50 lakh loan we received from the bank. Now the monthly EMI we will be paying is 36,949 as we calculated. So I am just linking this cell and I will be freezing this cell and inserting enter. So every month's EMI will be this amount. Now to calculate the interest payment of this EMI, we will be using simple interest formula, which is P into R into T divided by 100. So P will be outstanding principal, R will be our 7.5 annual interest rate, and T will be 1 divided by 12. So we can use monthly interest rate as well. So interest will be calculated as principal outstanding into monthly interest rate. And I'm again freezing this cell. Now to calculate the principal repaid from this EMI, it will be EMI minus the interest payment. And to calculate the outstanding principal, it will be 50 lakhs, or the outstanding principal at the beginning of the period minus the principal repaid. It will be 49 lakh 94,000. Now to calculate for the second month, again the principal, the EMI remains the same. Interest component will be outstanding principal of the previous month, or the outstanding principal at the beginning of the month into the monthly interest rate we pay. So it's 0.625%. And to calculate the interest repaid from this EMI minus interest, outstanding principal will be outstanding principal of previous month or the start of the month minus the principal repaid. Now to calculate for 300 months, we will first insert 300 in our column. Now EMI remains the same, so I'm just copying and paste this cell. Interest will be also same, so I'm just copy and paste this cell. It will be outstanding principal at the beginning of the month into the monthly interest rate. Now the principal repaid will be EMI minus the interest, and the outstanding principal is previous month or the at the beginning of the at the current month minus the principal repaid. Now we can see interest component is going down each month, and the principal repaid amount is going up each month, and the outstanding principal, as obvious, is going down each month. So to test, I am just calculating it for the 9th month. EMI remains the same, interest component going down, principal repayment or repaid, principal repaid amount is going up, and the outstanding principal amount, the current outstanding principal, goes down. So to calculate it for the 300 month, we just paste the formula, and we can see, let me freeze this cell for the better reference. So for better reference, let me freeze this cell, and let's go to the 300 month. So we can see our EMI remains the same, interest component is negligible, and the principal repaid of that EMI is very high, and our outstanding principal is 0. So now what we can do is, now we can visualize this as a table as well, or make a graph out of it. So what we will do is, we will use this month's EMI, interest and principal repaid values, go to insert, recommended chart, go to this the basic line chart, and we can make it a little smaller. So we can see our EMI is constant. This is our EMI. Interest as we progress goes down and the principal repaid column goes up. So by the time as we finishes our outstanding loan, highest amount of EMI component consists of principal repaid and the lowest amount is EMI interest payment. So that is for the video, and if you have any doubts you can connect me on my WhatsApp number or you can drop a comment. I will try to reply.